live on all of them. I'm doing all three. So it is pretty late on Sunday, the 16th. It's my niece's birthday. All my Aquarians. So it is 16th on Sunday, 9:45 p.m. where I'm at currently. If you are catching the replay, go ahead and put replay in the comment section and where you are watching from. I'm always so curious to know where everybody is here from. I have the comment section up here in the chat, so everyone on Facebook and YouTube can see each other. Everyone who is on Instagram are on their own. So they can see everybody. Instagram can see all the chats, but all the chats can't see Instagram. So just FYI. But I am on all three at the same time. And I've got a scooched up little screen here so I can see all of the comments. And then I've got the chat box open here. Perfect. All right, kids. Very techie, I assure you. Now, the lag on Instagram is pretty bad. So I think they're all kind of bad. There's been a point where I've run out into the living room and my live stream is still going. And Zen's out there like, that's weird. And I'm like, it is weird. I'm listening to my live stream just now and I'm not in the room anymore. Hi, Grace. I am well. How are you? Good to see you. Are you doing good? Trucking along? Hi, Lisa. Hello. I just replied to your message. So go check that out. That was an excellent question, by the way. Excellent question you had. Perfect. Yeah. So I answered that for you. I gave an excellent answer, if I do say so myself. She asked, "What are the reflections?" And it is the mirrored characteristics. The mirrored characteristics, and they portray themselves in those other tarot cards. So whatever characteristics you're learning about, there's moments whenever that event happens and it comes up later in your journey, the Fool's journey, when you look back on this moment of why you began this and the momentum and everything you felt when you made the decision to begin the Fool's journey. So those are mirrored reflections. So you're at these points later in the tarot where you look back at the full moment. Cool. I am on YT. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am. I sure am. Yeah, you can leave Instagram and head over to YouTube. Yes, absolutely. You're good over there. Fantastic. Good on you, Grace. Good on you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, y'all. My cat is wired and being weird, so don't be surprised if he comes and zooms into the screen and starts being all spazzy. He's like a caged cat. You want to come say hi? I'm sure you do. All right. Perfect. You're welcome. No problem. I love tarot. I love to actually take the time and get to know like the cards, the meanings, the reasons, and then to learn the language of tarot and then why the cards mean what they mean, and especially when they're paired with certain cards and how it plays out and losing yourself, detaching yourself, and then going into like what's intuitively coming out. Whew. It's lovely. I love it so much, especially when I stop and then do a focused paid reading. I see it. You're getting ready to do it. I see it. You're getting ready to make your appearance. He thought about it. He was looking up here. Hi, Fred. Welcome in. How are you? So far, we have Lisa and Grace and Fred. Very good. Lisa is leaving Instagram, heading over to the YouTube feed. So she's going to head over there and join you. Very good. All right. So, you love watching readings? I love good readings. I've been following a lot of tarot teachers lately. I've been following them, watching some really cool content. That's been awesome. And a lot of astrology. I've been looking at a lot of astrology lately. He's here wired. If I don't know if you heard him or not. He's like, he's wired right now, Grace. He will make an appearance, I'm sure, but he ran to the door just now, flopped to the side, and stuck his arms underneath the crack. He's like, meow, and then he like, and then jammed his arms under the door. And he's rolling around his body. He's like rolling around at the door with his arms underneath it. He's wired right now, so he's very busy being a spaz. His eyes are big as quarters. Here he comes. Hi, Zen. I know, right, Grace? I know. It's fun. Took one of the longest naps you've ever taken. Oh, I'm jealous. I got about an hour. Nap. I totally could have done more. I let Zen had a good long nap. I let him nap for hours. He was over there like this, and I was like, no. And I put a pillow because you can't sleep like that. I'll hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Whoa, here he goes. He is wired. He keeps running to the door, and he's trying to play with Zen. Do you see him on the other side of the door? He's freaking wired, this cat. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's go. Let's read some tarot. I think we should speaking of astrology, yeah, I want to do that one. It's not Rebel. It's him. He's like all over the place like a dart. You wanted an hour? Oh, you got a 6-hour nap? Wow. That's full sleep. You're up for the night. 6 hours. I consider that like a whole night. That's a regular night's sleep for me. Zen could go for like 20 hours on 6. I could do a full 14. At least. But by that 14th hour, I'm about up to about probably at least 13 to 15 yawns a minute. I rarely use this deck. Okay. Terrible. Of course, Aries fell out. So Aries came out. Let y'all look at these cards. These are so stinking cool. So good. Oh my gosh. Zen and I were looking at this one today. The Imam. Look at this card. Koli. The Imam Koli. Zen and I were looking at this very thing today. And this is the 4th. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it, Zen. Hi, Jen. Is that not fantastic? Wow. Oh, you just started Avatar? That's funny. Look. Wow. That's what fell out onto the floor. 5th house. just discovered. I was just talking to him also. His Mars is in the 5th house. Yeah. So we have creativity. There's a lot there. Let's see. The transits. So the transits has come out. You'll see that looks like a body right here, curled up. To me, it looks like a body curled up around that. Okay. And then the trine. I've been hearing a lot about trines lately also. Okay. This is just trying to be on the floor right now. Oh, earlier. Oh, my bad. Come on, babe. There we go. So we have the trine. I just wanted y'all to look at these up close before. And we look like we have, what are all the kids saying these days? Your ops. Your ops, your ops, your ops, the opposition, your confrontations. Perfect. This is perfect to talk about while we are wrapping up our Mars retrograde stuff. This is perfect. I'm a big fan. Is there one that represents Pisces? Absolutely. The entire zodiac is here. You want me to cherry pick it out for you? Oh my God. Listen to me. I was just talking about retrogrades. As we're wrapping up the Mars retrograde, look at the back, retrograde. Look at it. As I was just talking about it. Retrograde. Oh my God. Holy. Oh, Scorpio is right under that. Here's the Scorpio card. I will cherry pick the Pisces. Where are they telling me? It's back here. There's Aquarius. What did they say? They said it's... Oh, they did this for me earlier. Where was it? 3rd. Juno. There's Cancer. Hang on a second. It's gonna make me put my glasses on. I thought it would be obvious. Is it in here? In the back? Ah. There it is. It is in the back. It was in the back. I wasn't going slow enough. Daggum it. Okay. There we go. Why is the A-team stuck in my head? They just put the A-team in my head. Your little girl is a Scorpio and you're a Pisces mommy. Oh my gosh. Y'all are going to be quite the dynamic duo. Here goes Pisces. Sensitive. Pisces. Isn't that interesting? Interesting. Because it doesn't have the typical like fish, right? Cancer's the crab, obvious. Scorpio is obvious, the scorpion. you typically see the fish. There's a small bit of it-ish. It's a fish-ish. Fish-ish? Fish-ish? I know, Jen. I know. This deck has beautiful tattoo inspiration. 1,000%. Yeah. Quite the duo. I mean, yeah, for sure, for sure. I bet. My mom and I are besties, and she's an Aquarius sun, Libra rising. I am an Aquarius rising, Libra moon. So we are thick as thieves, she and I. Here he is. Huzzah! He has arrived. Hi, Bubba. I know. I'm going to... That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. You should have heard. They gave me the song that they gave me today. The song they gave me today was Turn Your Love Around by George Benson. George Benson. Turn your love around. And the freaking song would not get out of my head. That's how my guides will give me a message sometimes. They'll throw song lyrics at me, and then I can't stop until I stop myself and go and look up the song and listen to it, and I have to look at the lyrics and I have to look for the message, because they don't just not do that. And when I go and I acknowledge the message, validate and verify, they continue to send me more, and they continue to do more of it. And the more I celebrate the message, I was just telling Lisa about this. I was just talking to Lisa about this, about how to connect more with your intuition. This is a great tip for to be able to do that, is to how to differentiate, right, your ego from your intuition. And when we're given, message, like, are you thinking, oh, is this me or is it not me? And a lot of times we'll get these downloads, and our analytical thinking brain, our ego, will immediately start to try to talk us out of it, right? So you have to realize when you're being given a message and when you are trying to, dissuade yourself from the possibilities, or from, what's there, what's obvious or what's not obvious, right? So, yes, the beans. His greatness has arrived. Indeed, he's here to bless the reading. We're just about to start reading these cards I've picked. So, of course, he is right on time, sir. Thank you, sir. We are thankful to our guides. We are thankful to Source. And we are thankful to Toe-Beans for blessing us. Thank you. Where the heck's the book? I'll throw the book at y'all. Oh, he's laying on it. He always does this. He always does this. Yeah, my Aquarians. Aquarians. And I had the card. It's a cool card. I think it was right here. Yes, I have a million Aquarians around me. I have since about last spring. Since around last spring, I became a Scorpio magnet. So I've had an influx of Scorpios. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Because I snagged one. I'm like, oh, just kidding. Let's see. Where the heck? This thing fell. Thank you so much. There it is. The Aquarian one is pretty cool. I like how the bowl looks like the planet, looks like the Earth. So this bowl right here kind of reminds me of like Earth. Great in bed. Stop. Grace, hush. Jamie Scorpio, right on, right on. Yep, I became a Scorpio magnet. No, not all Scorpio men. No, not all, not all. There was one that was particularly like, this is why I don't. It was a lot. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't. Let's see. Did I mix these up? Yeah, not all. No. Depends on the other placements. Depends on where they are in their particular path in life, wherever they are with all that. So everything, all the placements matter, their journey, their, awareness, their self-awareness, their accountability, all that stuff. So yeah, very important stuff. The one you were with, born in Aquarius. Yes, you are very Aquarian, Fred. There's a lot of Aquarius in your chart. Yes, lots of Aquarius. It's funny how they depict Aquarius handing water, and it's an air sign. I know, but it's the water bearer. It's the bearer of water. So the symbolism actually, because it's a star card. The star card is the representative, and it's somebody who is on land, but they are able to get deep intuitive knowledge from their ability to see into water, to see into their emotional side through their ability to have that connection. It's quite interesting how they use water, but it's not like in the way you think. I love Aquarians. But yeah, it confuses a lot of people because there's a lot of people that think that they're a water sign if they're not very aware of it, just because everybody says, oh, the water bearer. And so people are like, oh, I'm a water sign. It's very interesting, though. Very interesting indeed. I want to start reading the cards up. So I pulled, this is fantastic. This is fantastic also because this is so funny, because this is literally what Zen and I were talking about today with astrology. We were talking about our experience, our personal experience with Aries, us personally. So we're going to read about their energy. We also studied on what each of our Imam Kolis were, because we were talking about Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius. We were just talking about signs that we don't really have much experience with, nor do we have a lot of in our charts. And these happen to be those. And then we were studying our Imam Kolis, and it was mine is Gemini. So it was like, wow. And the fact that these are coming out. And then I was just talking about the opposition card coming out, how perfect it was to be able to talk about this because of the ending of retrogrades, and retrograde was at the bottom of the deck. So we'll be looking at this as well. And then we have trines. And your trines and sextiles, we'll be looking at transits and the fifth house. Fifth house, think Leo, okay? Which is also fantastic because, again, Mars is in Leo in retrograde right now. And when it comes direct, it'll be back in. Did you see his tail trying to knock my cards off? Can we? I'm being fair and allowing you to be here, dude. So you can hold this. Do you want to hold this and let everybody know what we're looking at? You can put it. Is that okay? Is this okay? Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. So here's the current deck we're using. Okay, that's good enough. Here's the deck we're using. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. I'm not touching you. Gosh, we're like brother and sister. He's like, stop touching me. I'm like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Okay. Yes, sir. Full moon was also in Leo. You're right. Exactly. So we just had that full moon in Leo. So that'll be this and the transit into where we're headed. Okay, cool. Cool. So these are great. Great. And then again, we had Scorpio under that. And then she had me cherry pick. So we have Cancer, Virgo, interesting. Libra, stop it. Me. Just kidding. Me and oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Stop. Your tail. Dude. Stop. Y'all see this? What I have to put up with? This is what I got to put up with. I swear. It's just. Okay. So first we pulled Aries. And guess what? Aries, number one card. Well. Aries, act. So Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is a cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here March 20th through April the 20th. And your action is to move into new territory, cut into the chase, be a hero, feel the call to action thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp and to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries by just being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense. Okay, here we go. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. So this is talking about pushing yourself and utilizing that energy of taking advantage of those bursts, right? I get those often. Like I need to sit down and do a reading, right? Just sit down and do the reading. Me, myself, and all of my Virgo shit, I would have to plan and get ready, and I have all this Libra stuff, so I have to put all this effort into the aesthetic and make sure that I mean, look at this setup, for crying out loud. I got candles and my light and my table clean, blah 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 blah. Oh. But this is about acting, just going for it, taking the initiative and just doing it, just going for it. Fantastic. So this activates our inner adolescent. Direct orders can set off a knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Oh yeah, from a me place, I statements. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. Wow, we were just talking about all that. I almost want to read the opposition card, even though I don't think it came out next. Yeah, because the Imam Cole came out next, but I want to read the opposition after that. Can you just chill, bro? Okay. Accidents increase when you're in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. So this flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. Proceed with caution. Conflagration. It's got to be conflagration. I've never seen that word before, but it's big. It's multi-syllabled. Anyway, I'm sure it means spark a conflagration, a spark like a, what is that other word? Catastrophizing. What was that other word? Catastrophizing. So this is kind of the equivalent to something like that. Golly gee. All of these crazy ass energies using these big ass words. Go figure. All right. Opposition. So here we go. So the gift of Aries is that it marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere after a long dark winter. The dead landscape comes alive, right? So after that stagnation, that period, think of it like after you are depressed and you hunker down for a while. We've all gone through these periods of, think of how winter is, right? It's cold, it's slow, everything is gone and fallen away, and it's dormant, and we're waiting for the heat to come back to get everything melted off so that we can bloom again, right? So think about this when you're coming out of that hibernation, when you're coming out of your depression, you feel like you're just ready for a change, you're ready to dust things off, you just want to clean the house, you want to get a good shower. Some of y'all like want to make a hair appointment, your nail appointment, go get your waxing done, get feeling like fresh to death, right? Get all fresh and go act. Right, you're feeling like ready, the spontaneity. I'm tired of being this. Let's dust it off. Let's change it up. Let's get out there again. So this is the gift. So the gift of Aries, it marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force. Trust this divine direction and summon the courage to begin. Summon the courage to begin. I do not want you up there. Hold on. I gotta get the daggum cat. He's just jumped up in front of the monitor. I'm sorry. I know, but I can't have you up there. I know. Terrible. Terrible. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah. It's not a live stream unless I'm wrestling with my cat, right? So success already. Aries act. That's so funny. We're starting out the reading with that act energy, that initiation, that going out and getting them type of momentum. This is where we're all looking, right? In our preparatory moments right now, as we're planning to the months ahead, looking forward to Aries season coming. A lot of us in the northern hemisphere. Mwah, love you, Grace. So here in the northern, this is what we are looking forward to. Sorry. I was joking with Kiki about this also. Kiki is in Germany, and I was trying to enter in her information into my Astromatrix app, and it wouldn't accept Germany as one of the places. It wouldn't bring up her city. It just wouldn't bring it up. I typed it out. I was very careful. I spell checked everything, and it wouldn't take it. It was bringing up United Kingdom, but it wouldn't bring up Germany. And I was thinking, this ignorant American piece of crap app, how close-minded of you. There are other people in the world. So anyway, I'm going to have to figure that out, how to put her in my app. But Yeah, here in the northern hemisphere, I digress, right? We always have to talk about us, and other. Anyway, so yes, it will be Aries season coming up soon. I did want to look at opposition as we were talking about the aggression and being careful to not what the heck did it say here? Be this, okay, the flammable temperament, right? Rushing through things impatiently, doing things, the distractedness of inability to focus because there is just this full force momentum to go and see results and it feels immediate, right? That's that Aries energy. So that's where we have to look for us overdoing that energy. Okay. All right. 53. Opposition. Confrontation. The ops. Jen. Hi, Doris. Grand evening. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Just running out some collectives available if anybody has any questions. Y'all saw the description box. You know where to find it. All the things. Everything is appreciated. Let me know if you are a subscriber on my Facebook page. You do get a question every time I come live. You also get access to subscriber-only videos. If you are on Facebook, let me know. If you send stars, also let me know, and I will hook you up. Otherwise, if you make a payment and need questions and need me to focus on you, let me know. We'll stop here and focus and then come back. But the collective, we're looking at the Star Codes Astro Oracle, one of my favorites. Had a lot of conversation today about astrology, the utilization of it in everyday life, and how beneficial it is to know at least the basics. To understand the intricacies of it is to need to know science and math, and to sit and study like anything else. Everything, kind of requires dedication, commitment, and some sort of effort, but well worth it. This is a great place to start. If any of you are interested in astrology, I have learned so much from this deck, and it has everything. Again, we're going to look at the trines, transits, the oppositions. So these are some important parts you may have heard some of your favorite astrologers use. If any of you happen to listen to any of them or study up on any of that, because it is important to know that stuff. Anything happening celestial. Currently, we have the Mars retrograde in Leo. We just had the full moon in Leo, as Zen so beautifully, helpfully reminded me. There goes my Leo Mercury, my Mercury in Leo running away again. Hang on a second, y'all. We're coming back. Oppositions. I have, and I have Leo in my Mercury is in Leo. So yes, more of that Leo energy. So opposition 53. When two planets oppose each other across the circle of the zodiac, as the sun and the moon do on a full moon, both planets will either be in signs of yang elements, fire and air, or yin elements, water and earth, and stare directly at each other across the earth like partners in a wrestling match. The opposition can feel like a dare or a challenge, like boot camp, where a confrontation pushes everyone to grow. So the action here is that this is not a comfortable situation, but that's not the point. You're being challenged to grow. Look at the situation as a dojo, a martial arts training center, and take the training. They just put Neo in my head and he says, I know Kung Fu. Yeah. Morpheus says, show me. Yay. Okay. So this is not a comfortable situation, but that's not the point. You're being challenged to grow. Look at the situation as a dojo. take the training. You don't have to trust the wisdom of the people you are wrestling with, but you can trust the pattern itself in this great cosmic workout. Practice your best skills, stay centered, and operate from wisdom and strategy instead of emotional heat. Listen for hints on how to improve your style. The obstacles in your way are not there to stop you, but to push you towards your personal best. Okay, so the opposition is meant to challenge you how to overcome, how to improve yourself, how to become a better version of what you were whenever this began. Okay, so these are level up moments that we talk about a lot, right? This is a level up moment, and it's not meant to break you. Nothing is sent to break you. We understand this, correct? Nothing is meant to break you. Oh, Fred. How Aquarian. I just heard it in my head. This is the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, that's something my mom would like totally like. Yeah, like listen to me. Mm-hmm. A Cody retreat. Hell yeah. Not the Cody retreat. No, it can't be that. No, it's not me. It's not about me. I couldn't even do that. It would have to be no. No, it would have to be at least for my guides. No. It'd be about y'all. It'd be about y'all. It's not about me. It'd be in celebration of the fact that there are even that y'all even are, you know? That would be worth celebrating that y'all even are. That's awesome. That's worth celebrating. That's cool. It's cool to me. But yeah, I'm down. Yeah. Yeah. Something naturey. Something naturey. Yeah. Yes. This is not a comfortable situation. That's not the point. So practice your skills, stay centered, and operate from wisdom and strategy instead of emotional heat. Listen for hints on how to improve your style. Listen for hints on how to improve your style, right? We're trying to become better. People who want to learn something don't just get the knowledge and then that's it, right? They go and they master it, they practice it. This is why whenever there's med students, they spend a year in clinic before they ever go out and get into any type of actual practice type of situation, but they're in clinic form. Hairdressers did it. We did it. I had to go be on clinic floor, and then we go and we take the license and we take that state board exam, and then we get our license, and then we go try to find a job somewhere. And then you have to, usually we go to Great Clips. And then you go from there, right? You build up from there. Not me. I started at Ulta. I was no, I'm just kidding. I ended up at a Great Clips though. And I actually have friends that work there and make a really good living cutting fast hair. I mean, it's a thing. And they always beg, girl, would you come help us with it? We're running one of those damn sales. Would you come help us? I'm like, no, I don't want to. I like my knuckles. When we cut my damn knuckles off. Amisha, hi. I haven't been that in forever. Hello. Hi, Amisha. How the heck you been? Nice to see you again. We are doing Star Codes Astro Oracle. Hi, Amisha. All right, let's see here. So the obstacles in your way are not there to stop you, but push you towards your personal best, right? Think of it as if you were an athlete in training. They don't just, put you in the game, send you out to practice every once in a while. They're gonna keep on putting you in harder and harder and harder situations. That's why they have different tiers. They have different tiers in the military and things like that, right? So this situation may be set up as a dichotomy. You love them. Let's see. Wait a minute. You or them, love or work, your ideas versus their ideas, question the dichotomy's illusion, and look for a third position or resolution. Both and solution versus either or. A both and solution, right? I was talking about this also with Zen. This is so funny. This is like all of our conversations coming out, talking about how there is a way that everybody can have some sense of understanding, what works best for everybody. What works best for everybody with this current situation, right? You have a piece in here, I have a piece in here. How do we all walk away from this feeling satisfied and good about it? And it's about, giving up on you getting everything you want and learning how to bend, be flexible, and compromise, and understanding about what's for the greater good, right? Things like that when appropriate, right? We want to do this with people who are actually capable of doing this. We don't want to do this with the wrong people who like to take advantage of that sort of thing and that will come in and use us and be like, oh, you're a giver? Nice. That works well for me because I happen to be a ridiculous taker and I can't stop. So where do I sign up for this open well of love you have? No. And you've heard this before, and it's not in the Bible. People like to pretend like it is, but God helps those who help themselves. You've heard that before. It's not true. It's not in the Bible. It's not. But people like to say that. But there is a certain level of truth to, if you take one step towards your goals, right? They'll take 10 steps towards you. If you take one step towards the gods, they'll take 10 steps towards you. This is about effort, matching effort and seeing results of being guided towards a path. Okay. Woo, man, I can talk. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. If the way forward feels truly blocked, look for another path. Sometimes in opposition, particularly in transit, says you shall not pass this way. Find another route. Oh, Gandalf. He just popped into my head. You shall not pass this way. Detour is over there. Hit it. An opposition dares you to proceed. It double dog dares you to proceed sometimes. Right? So decide if this path is worth the struggle. If it is, grow those skills, hold your ground, and fight for what you believe in. You're being asked to prove yourself and others that you have the skills needed for the next step. So the challenge here is going to be that this situation is an inconvenient growth opportunity, but not a punishment. So you have to decide if it is time to build muscles or to find another path, right? So this is about deciding, am I going to benefit from going in on this or from going in a different direction? Is this moving me elsewhere or is this just challenging me? And you have to be completely self-aware in order to make these decisions more often than not in a favorable way. Most of the time, you're going to bumper pull your way into figuring it out. And a lot of times these do come as repeat lessons. This is why we do have these repeat cycles, right? A lot of these cycles will repeat. You'll have a lot of these retrogrades. What do we get? 4 retrogrades of Mercury a year. That's about how we speak and talk and communication. And that's one of our main ways of existing on this planet with one another, right? So there's a lot of opportunity for us to go back and try again. Go back and try again. Go back and try again. Goodness. Okay, Imam Kole, 38. 38 special. That root. Yeah, root chakra. Root. So imagine that your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. The strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. The Imam Cole, or IC, points to the memories and experience that fed your first roots, your early home life, and your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Look to the roots is the action that is being called for here. Think about what makes it feel at home and secure. What creates sanctuary for you? Investigate. Mine is communication because that's in Gemini. I have Gemini in my Imam Cole. So communication is paramount for me. And Zen can probably attest for that. I I want the truth, the whole truth. And no, I'm just kidding. I like to talk. I want to communicate about it, about what's happening. That helps me feel secure. Okay. That is so fun. So what creates sanctuary for you? Investigate the foundation and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean into the habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you. But that may not be the case for your home housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots to the spiritual, religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam with as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with subconscious habits or were that formed which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your fundamental paradigm. Your foundational paradigm. Wow. Your foundational paradigms. Goodness. My hair's itching me. Crazy. Okay, stop. It's like staticky. Okay. So the challenge here is going to be unconscious patterns from your personal history that may underlie in the situation and need excavation. And the gift of this is going to be that you're going to be able to build roots of your own, to feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsating up through you, holding you strong through any storm. I don't know if any of y'all have ever done that, or it's just, us random few hippies. But to go out and to actually put your bare feet in the grass and to, really put your feet down and touch the dirt and the grass and the earth, and to actually feel the earth, and to sit there with your eyes closed and to just feel like you are one, but there's this intentional feeling, and even just walking around and shuffling your feet, it's that connectivity of building up that that feeling. But to stand there with your arms extended and to envision that you have roots actually going into the earth, and to connect yourself and to ground yourself in that way. Yeah. Who cares what they say? I don't care if they're looking at you. Just don't look. If you don't like it, don't look. Don't like it, don't look. Look the other way. Don't worry about me. I'm a tree right now, okay? I'm a freaking tree. You should join me. It's fun. I like to be a tree. We've got transits. 55. Back and forth. Changing states. So the planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets from geometric relationships to one another, when those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. So the action here is that this situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in and others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal and economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. So this is putting you into direct contact with conflicting energies just to sharpen you and to test you and to keep you aware, emotionally aware, and to be well aware of your own opportunities to be able to rise to the occasion or to feel the ability to, be empowered by exerting boundaries. There's all kinds of opportunities here that are being presented where you're going to be, challenged and you're going to feel this. These transits, like they said, it's like a different planet coming into a place where you're already fixed and comfortable. And, it's the essence of who you are. This is your natal chart. But when something comes in and it's just passing through, it's like, whoa, what is this? Think of it like, a house guest that you didn't ask to come in and you rarely see and you know nothing about and you have nothing in common with. It's like, how long are you staying again? When's your flight? Do you have a ride to the airport? Can I help you pack? Put your feet in fire ants. Uh-oh. Yeah, you got to look where you're watching. You got to look where you're watching. You got to look where you're stepping, for sure. You got to look where you're planting your seed, for sure. Definitely. Next day you got sick. Oh, hands on a tree. Yes. Copper pipes that go into the ground. I also heard this too. Somebody said if you're in the colder states and all you have are those furnaces, if all you have are furnaces or radiators and they happen to have the old copper pipe that goes into the ground, you can put your hands on one of those. I don't know. I've never had experience with those. I don't know if that would like give you burns or whatever. I don't know how that works, but you had another Libra man come in. He's too much. Like your ex, learn a lesson. Yeah, I'm very, I don't know. You need a water or another, or you need an earth sign. I think you need an earth sign. Earth would be fantastic. Another water sign, a water sign would be great for you. Like a male Cancer. Geothermal. Yes, and yes. Mm-hmm. Geothermal. So when people walk into your life and a transit's happening, right? When people walk into your life at this time, this is probably karmically important. Okay. There's probably some sort of karmic importance here that's going to help you immensely. You just don't know it yet. Yay, life. So either the relationship will last a long time or it'll be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There's no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personnel around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace. Hi, Grace. And guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. Challenge. Wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. When things are coming in and they're fussing up your little happy little world, right? You have your house all clean, you had your weekend all mapped out, you were just going to do very little, and now this freaking house guest is here. Ruined everything. Everything. Now what? All right. Now what? So the challenge here is that you're not in control. So even though life, this is the gift through this, even though life is an ever moving circus and you're not in control of the people and the events transiting your life, know that you are completely in control of your response to the transit. So choose wisely. This is literally a card in this deck. Choose wisely. It's the Seven of Cups. Interessante. See. Choose wisely. You're in response. You're in response of how your response is. You're in control of your response. Duh. Yeah. Hey. Karmic lesson. Twice. I know. Girl. Nice. Perfect. Yes. Earth element. Libra and Pisces. Yeah. I don't know about that one. It's just depends on a lot of the other placements. It would take a lot. Anyway, we won't go into that. Okay. All right. Let's continue. We've done very good. We're doing great, kids. Very good, class. Okay. Let's continue. So now we're going to look at the trine and the sextiles. We're staying all in the 50s. I got a 53, 52, 55. I feel like I'm calling out numbers, like your numbers being called at the sandwich counter. Your order's ready. Come on in. Y'all, I'm funny. I thought y'all knew. Okay. Trine and sextiles. Here we go. So this is symbiosis. Ooh. Symbiosis. Trine and sextile planets promote collaboration by backing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles. Finally, we got some yummy goodness happening here. So symbiosis. Yes, think of symbiotic, like a symbiotic relationship. This is something that's very, very well working with each other, right? And look at how beautiful this card is. This feels like symbiosis. This looks like the birth of something flying. Oh, it makes my nose itch. Okay. A trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the circle from each other, 120 degrees apart. A sextile is a half of that, 60 degrees apart. Trine planets operate from the same element, fire, earth, air, or water, and speak that language. Sextile planets relate from the same polarity, but in different modalities, cardinal, fixed, or mutable. They operate like supportive, non-competitive best buddies. So the action here is to lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas or skills to yours. Work with your allies. Greatly expand your world through compatible people, collaborative skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those who work you approve of and invest in them. Engage family members and friends who really understand you. Explore what you have in common with beloved and focus on that. With a beloved and focus on that rather than on your differences and build out from there. Wander into a favorite landscape and learn from what you can find there. Play your favorite music, but on a new instrument. Bring your attention to where the energy flows easily, where your support can be found, where enthusiasm exists. Grow organically, right? This is about easy feelings of just flowing with complete and total ease. Natural, organic fluidity. I can't help but think of fluidity. Look at this ribbon. See this ribbon like all around this card. Feels completely fluid. Yes. So when life is hard, a dinner with friends where you can laugh, relax, and let down your guard can be great medicine. What a balm to talk over problems with someone who understands your worldview and to whom you don't need to explain yourself. Moments of ease can prepare us for the bigger challenges ahead. So the challenge here is that the path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. So the gift here is going to be that you can lift one another up and grow. The comfort of compatible aspects can help us build up the resources needed to do the hard work and face the tough stuff. That's me. So y'all come here for your trines and sextiles, and then I will send y'all out so that y'all can get out in the world and go handle your oppositions. How's that sound? How's that sound? And whenever you encounter all of these transits, meet me back here and we'll imam kole. I love it. This is fantastic. And then you can get back there and Aries back at it. Are y'all loving this? Are y'all loving this? Hi, Nara. You can't stand male. Oh, why? I have not had a good, it's, we'll put it this way. Male Libras, people are consistent. People have a genuine consistency of an overall type of characteristic. There's like a one word you can say for each sign. And it's a general thing. Overall, it's pretty general. And at one point in their life, there's been a heavy amount of time focused towards that. I'm a Cancer, emotional. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm also an Aquarius, which is, very friendly, right? Or not, yeah. Anyway. Geminis, talkative, Libras, flirty. Yeah. So, I won't keep going. I just, there's a lot. I can't. So, let's move on to the fifth house. So the fifth house. I just saw this thing on the Brady Bunch, like weird facts about the Brady Bunch, and Cindy's lisp was an actual lisp. She really did have a lisp. It was true. She didn't make it up. So, and I just lisped for the fifth house. Fifth house, passion. Think Leo energy here. So this is number 43. Libra in the rising, it's how you present yourself. It's your it's you. Okay, so your rising sign is your first house. So this is what you are. This is like how you present yourself to the world. When the sky and the earth meet at that moment, you are, right? So that's the basis of it. The sun sign, your sun sign is going to be, yes, that's going to be your the core of who you are. You at the core. And your emotional self is your moon. Okay. Fred presents wonderful. Yes, Fred is Aquarius. He's got lots of Aquarius in his chart. Lots. All right. Zen had lots of Scorpio in his chart. So I got lots of, I got a lot of everything. I got a couple of, anyway. So fifth house. Here we go. Fifth house. Passion. Passion. What are you passionate about? Look at the artistry here. So we've got some artistry. We've got artistry here. You can, yeah, Nara. Absolutely, you can send in. Yes, ma'am. You betcha. You betcha, you betcha, you bet. Ooh. My guides have they have the weirdest genre. There is none. Okay. Fifth house. So if your chart was a village map, okay. So if your chart was the village map, the fifth house might be the outdoor cafe on the square where romance hovers, teenagers meet, and children run around the edges. Music wafts, a poet speaks. Here, people take risks. The fifth house speaks of our capacity to love in the form of affairs, romance, self-expression, and creative processes, investments, and performance. Action. So the action here is to ponder your loves and longings, whatever activates your heart, and ask yourself what you love enough to share with the whole world. The fifth house asks you to believe in yourself and put this activated heart into action. Think of what activates the sparkly magic you feel when your artistic muse plays with you. Remember what stirs the first twinkle in the eye of a new relationship, the luminous quality of the beginnings of a love affair. No matter your age, your inner adolescence sparks your creative process. To nurture that spark, be playful. Grab a spontaneous moment and let your imagination wander. Look for work, cultivate that. Look for a work culture that encourages playful, creative risk-taking, and adventurous collaboration and exploration. That was a toughie. I had to take another run at that one. I was getting that sentence out and I was like, wait a minute. And I had to back up and I was about to start it again and I was like, no. And I went back a little bit further and then I took a big run at it and I got it. I got it out. Hi, Nicole. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. So look for a work culture that encourages playful, creative, risk-taking, and adventurous collaboration and exploration. I sure did. That's why I did hair. I loved it. It was so fun. When if I did 3 years of art class, right, and I had all those decades of customer service, and I had, just people skills and this creative eye and the ability to merge, why not? Why the hell not? Go make money with it, right? So this is where the juicy new ideas arise. To form a good foundation for partnership, don't skip the courtship. Learn how to bring each other joy and come back to renew that spark in the years ahead. The fifth house also speaks of the children of the heart, of the arts, and of the body. The desire for a child, a love affair, the first stirrings of a book or sculpture, or the first notes of a song are the sparks for this creation. The fifth house asks you to take a risk, and you may need to invest in materials and be disciplined to manifest your desires. So this is about taking the risk and also pouring yourself into it, making room in your investment of whatever your resources are to also collaborate with your creative self to bring in the part of you that you love to do, where you feel most natural and most happy. Okay, where your most happy self can pour from your inner core. Holy rising. Holy rhyme time. Our genre is the best. Nothing weird about it. Oh, rising sign is more you than the rest. It's actually what tarot used to be read by. Yes, rising sign is more you. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. I don't do health questions, Nara. I couldn't tell you if Elson suffers from mental health issue. I can't say. You sent in for 2. Let me see if I can think of a different way to if I can think of a different way to word that for you. If you don't mind, is that okay, Nara? I can figure out a way to find out the answer you're looking for. Let me tune into y'all just a second, and then I will approach that. Give me just a second, okay? Give me just a second. Okay. Ooh. So the challenge here with your 5th house, the challenge, real quick, we're just going to close out with this. I'll come back and I will close at the bottom with retrograde and Scorpio. So we'll come back to those in a second. So bring your inner adolescence out, but play, but watch that it doesn't get stuck in a self-centered place, swept up in the thrill of creation and damn the consequences, right? So the challenge here, bring your inner adolescent out to play, but watch that it doesn't get stuck in a self-centered place. That's also, yes. So think Leo, right? Leo is very playful, very fun, but they are very proud and they're very in the moment. And that is one of the downsides to Cancer. I'll say it. Okay. So that nobody gets their feelings hurt, because my Mercury is in Leo. So I can talk about this, and my brother's a Leo, and I have a lot of experience with Leo. I know them well. I love Leos. They just don't love me back. That's my fun joke I like to say. But the downside of Cancers is that they can be emotionally manipulative. But the positive side to them is that you will never experience love like you have love from a Cancer. There is no, that love is deep. When a Cancer loves, it's deep, 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 deep. But the emotions, boy, you better get a big boat. We're going to need a bigger boat. Woo! But yeah, the Leo downside is a tinge of an ego. There's a bit of an ego, and you can definitely step on a Leo's toes pretty easy. Pretty easy. They like to shine, and they like to be the brightest star in the sky. They like to, just so you know. Okay. Jennifer Lopez is a Leo, if that helps anybody. All right. Yeah. She got a lot of Leo in her chart. J-Lo herself. All right. But okay, but that also speaks to like all of her talents, right? And how she wants to be dominant in everything, right? So think 5th house. That's her happy place, is to be star, creating, utilizing all those skills. So let your light shine. Let it be a gift to all the world. Your instructions are to play, create, love, inspire, and be glorious, glorious. Get it. Get your shit. Your passion is how you shine in the world, right? This is the way the world sees you. When you are passionate about something, there is no greater glow in the world than what your passion can bring out in you. Okay. Collective. So utilize those, dive into those with your whole self. Everything. Oh, I can think about it. Hi, Nara. Okay, Miss Nara has paid. She's paid to play. We're going to go her way. See what cards want to say. Hey, hey. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. There comes Mercury Leo. Hi, Nara. Do you want a specific deck? Is there a deck calling to you? I'm always kind of drawn to use... I like to use the light seers with you since you are a fellow light worker. Hello. I'm a rapper. I'm a gift rapper. It's a gift to hear my raps. Shit. It's a gift to hear me rap. Yeah. Okay. All right, Nara. Nara. I like your little handle. Narita. Just kidding. Nara. Hi, Nara. Give me a big deep breath. All the way down to your toes and let it go. Give me a big deep breath. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, here we go. Can I have Elson's energy too? Can I have Elson's energy? Elson! Calling Elson to the carpet. Elson, Elson, come in, please. I'm a gift wrapper. Yeah, they said, shut the hell up, Cody. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, Nara, Elson, Nara. So over on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, stand by, please. I do have all three of you going at the same time. So here we go. Hang on just a momento, por favor. So I'm going to read these so we can all hear them everywhere. Okay, so basically want to know what affects his behavior and decision-making in his extremes with us. We're asking the devil card or moon has an Elson's head. If the devil card or moon card has an Elson's head. Okay. So the devil card is a codependency card also. Devil card, codependency. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking that there is this level of attachment between both, right? So there is you and him, and there is this feeding of it, right? So whatever we starve, we don't want around us. That's what we put our boundaries up with. The moon card is depicting that there is potentially some work still being done there. This is your deepest, darkest fears being revealed to you, right? What if I don't have him in my life anymore? What if I've, pushed this away forever? So the moon and the devil card is you basically feeling very connected to needing to know about this. There's an addiction. Yes, addictions. It's also temptations. It's also obsessions. It's also cheating. It's also, anything. It's all that stuff. It's everything. Think of the picture of the chains bound loosely, right? Those chains are loose. You can take them off any freaking time you want and walk away from the devil anytime you want. That's a choice to stay there and stay chained and continue to entertain the devil, temptation, and energy. That's a choice. It is. The moon card coming out with the devil says that you're very confused. There's a lot of confusion around this. There's a lot of haziness around this. Remember, a lot of the things coming from the moon are not exactly true. This is our perception. This is our fears. This is anxiety. This is intuitive downloads that a lot of times we'll question a lot of times, right? Okay. So he has an addiction. What are the he's crazy person and needs help card? He's a crazy person and needs help. Well, I mean, there's not one card. There's not one card for that. That would take a combination. It would take a combination of cards in order to read that. And in a specific way. You would need Like specifically, if the King of Cups reversed and the Devil card, right? That would mean he's probably narcissistic because he's an emotional manipulator, and then he's with toxic intentions, something like that. You know, you could use a couple of different cards, but it would take some of those. It's not like just one. Oh, okay. I can't tell. You're joking, and the text context is lost through text, dear. So context is lost through text. Okay. So Facebook and YouTube, it was a joke. So where he's, okay. So here we go. So let's see, where do you want to know what his current thinking is? Do you want to know where he's currently at with his thought process? Like where he's energetically at with his thinking? Would you like to know that? Huh? The Death card came out. And the Four of Pentacles. Completely held back. He's like changing to hold back. Okay, Temperance, Fool. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, drama. Look at the drama. So, yeah, Five of Swords. Look at this. That's interesting. Look at the Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Look at that. Fives are like, this is about change. Like there's been a change in things. This is somebody who's still trying to maintain some sort of way to keep the peace and harmony and the balance in this connection and in their life and in their world. A vision and want to confirm it. Okay. Go ahead. Confirm the vision. Death card, Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. Go ahead, though. Go ahead. Ask your question. Go ahead. Change, balance, new beginning, closed off, working on delivering this message, working on trying to make this be a received offer. Consistency, working on this offer. Let's see. It was that his mental health is untreated and it plays a huge part in his decision making and how he's acted in a relationship. Okay. So his mental health is untreated and it plays a huge part in his decision making and how he has acted in y'all's relationship. Okay. Okay. Anne, go ahead. So this is the vision. So that you think that it's untreated and it's a part. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is that the vision? Is that vision accurate? Is this vision Nara is having regarding Elsa? Is this an accurate depiction of their relationship? Is this an accurate depiction of their relationship, Spirit? Ten of Cups. Nine of Wands. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So we're right here with the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Wands. He's protecting and guarding his emotional security, where he feels most happy and safe emotionally. His boundaries are like big time up right here. So I'm not seeing anything to do with health. I see here it has to do with the level and the ways in which y'all talk and have interaction. The ultimate thing here is just about this Ten of Cups, about being happy and making sure that y'all are happy. So Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, right? Eight of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Death card, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords on either side of the Death card, I'm getting here that this is somebody who is going through the changes. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, 888. I've got this new plan, this new decisions, these new ideas, this new creation of a new path, and somebody who's trying to figure out like what this partnership is. Like this is trying to find their place and position with what's happening here, getting on board and finding a way to be supportive and figuring out how they can deal with it and be okay with it. So I don't think it's mental health. I think it's a problem with how things have changed and like knowing like how to handle it. This all stems from protecting his emotions. All this stems from protecting emotions. The only emotions out here is like the being like totally freaking happy about everything, right? Totally happy about everything. Tens is all of it. Completely happy, right? Completions, complete, 10, happy. And this is guarded, protected, boundaries up for this. And that's the only cups out here. Everything else has to do with offering and investing of your time and how much you're going to give of yourself. This is, you know, what happens when y'all do initiate these conversations and connections. This is about the, you know, starting this new way of being. This is about finding your positions with one another, deciding like changes, these it feels like kind of out of nowhere decisions. And he's just like, okay, now I just need to figure out what works for me. I think it's a way of trying to initiate some form of control. It feels to me like this is a way of initiating some form of control. You haven't really heard from him since January. Yeah, it's like initiating this new way of controlling the situation and trying to figure out like how to have this. Yeah, I see a lot of like this, just boundaries here, and this new plan, a new way of being. Like, should we decide, yeah, just what are these changes, and just now this is what it is in my head about the changes. This is new. It's all very new. And this is somebody who's holding way back and thinking a lot about these major decisions that have been made. Judgment card, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Processing it. Holding back, holding back, holding back. He does that all the time. He says something, then goes back on it like he never said it. Push and pull. Yeah, it's just so not normal. It's an inability to like communicate. It's just not having the appropriate tools to be able to conversate and not knowing how to do that. It's just because somebody lacks communication skills doesn't mean that, you know, they have that it's something diagnosable. It's just something that they're not able to do. Not everybody knows how to problem solve and to communicate well, you know. If they are traumatized or triggered by something, then they'll have these reactions, fight or flight. A lot of people will just completely excuse themselves to protect themselves emotionally, and they'll just completely put their guard up and throw up a lot of walls and boundaries. And that's to protect themselves, to protect their emotional self. So that tracks. Yeah. Hi, Melanie. How are you, love? Good to see you. Got a live reading real quick. Or say no. Oh. Okay. Good. Very good. Yeah, he's just going to hold back. Pulling away from this, accepting the plan, moving on with strength. And it is, yeah, that's it. He's good with it. This is him just, you know, he's just protecting himself emotionally. So, okay. What is your next question, babe? You get two, so you can ask me your next one. You're good, Melanie? Good to see you, babe. Welcome. Whatever your next question is, whenever you're ready. Money's going to break no contact. Okay. Page of Cups. They took me right to this little picture. Look at this little picture. Look at the pig flying. Look at the pig. Do you see this pig flying? You've heard that statement before. I know you're a youngin'. Have you heard the statement, when pigs fly? Have you heard that statement before? That is so. And look at that little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Ooh, I've never noticed this before. I've never noticed the hand hearts. There's hand hearts right there. You needed me. Oh, Melanie, I'm here, baby. Okay, hold on a second. So, when is Elson going to break no contact with Nara? When is Elle going to break no contact? Look at these pages. Ooh, devil. Look at that. In the last questioning, we had the pentacles and the swords, right? We have a pentacle, the devil, and the page of cups. When is he going to break no contact? Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Very blocked. This is long. Three of Swords, Two of Swords. When is he going to break no contract? I don't see him doing it anytime soon. I don't see him doing it anytime soon at all. When do we have him breaking no contact? And you'll notice I have out here Queen of Wands with the Nine of Wands, again with the boundaries up. We have Ace of Swords, the Tower card. I do have the Five of Wands, Three of Swords. We have the Two of Swords with that pre-Empress energy. Right? So somebody here is blocking you for your independence, blocking your independence. We have this pulling away, this spontaneity of just staying off and sitting in that. I have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. 999. And I have the Ace, the Two, and the Three. 1, 2, 3 of Swords and the 999. Okay. Those are out here. We do have this, you know, we have that energy. We have the offers. We have this message of potentially there being some sort of contact, but there not being much action coming from it. I don't feel like there's going to be much action from it. Seeing King of Pentacles, more independence. When do we have him breaking no contact? Do we have Elson breaking no contact? Elson breaking no contact. Pulling out from me, please. Okay. So we have bide your time. Be patient this year. Oh boy. We have wasting your time, August and September out here. So I've got August and September. Okay. This year. So you're going to have to just bide your time. If you're focusing on him, you're wasting your time. Okay. If you're focusing on Elson, you're wasting this time that you all have apart, is basically what Spirit is saying about this. So this is what you need to do. Just redirect. Redirect yourself because it's not too late. And again, look at this. August, September, October. Allow things to come. Okay. Allow things to come. Stop waiting. Fred, you are so sweet. So does that make sense? These are obstacles we're trying to overcome. Okay. Obstacles we're trying to overcome. And the detachment part of this is part of the journey. It's part of the healing process. This is about redirecting your focus back to something else. Working this time of transmutation and taking it to improve yourself and to improve it for you and for the growth and the greater good and for it to be an example. The divine feminine is the spiritual leader. So you basically have to be the example. And it's not like you can sit around and be like, are you watching? Are you getting this? Are you taking notes? Hello? Are you paying attention? You just are, and you just do. Okay. That's all you can be. That's all you can be. Everything else, it's allow it to come. Bide your time. And it's looking like probably towards the end of summer, entering into fall. Somewhere in there. And that will depend on the energy. Okay. But if I tell you what, if August 1st rolls around and you're like, okay, it's here. Is he coming? It's going to further push it away, because that's that energy of focusing outward. And in order to attract in, you have to work on your vibration. Vibration is what attracts. So whatever your vibration is in is what you're bringing in. Okie dokie. Does that make sense? Where do you live? I just redid my whole thing and I'm like confusing myself. I haven't gotten it down yet. I just changed everything again because I have so much 8th house in my freaking chart, and I'll just like redo and redo and redo. So Scorpios, I get you. It's funny too, because I will see the oldest around here. He's a Scorpio and he's always changing his room. And I'm like, I feel that. I feel that. Time to rearrange again. It's comfortable. Shaking it up. You good to go, Miss Nora? Does that feel good? You okay with that? Would you like here? Let me pull. Yeah. Yep, I thought so. I'm not ready to talk. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. We got it right here. I'm not ready to talk. You love to change up stuff? I know, right? And then he does talk to someone close about you. Okay. So he's not ready to talk to you, but he is talking about it. One more, please. Last one for Nora. Oh. So there is a potential for growth here. I want to do everything I didn't do before. My family depends on me on the bottom of the deck, okay? Fred, thank you. That's so nice. Oh, well, it's okay. No, you got lots to do, baby. You ain't got room for that. You got plenty to do. You got plenty to do. Ain't nobody got room for all that. He's got plenty to do. Y'all got each your own little pile of messes, right? You got your little mess pile and he got his little mess pile. Y'all need to work on your mess pile. And then when you clear the mess pile and you make it all organized and nice and pretty, then you'll be ready to check in and be like, just thought I would touch base. I've been cleaning up my mess pile and it made me think of you. And I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing, because I worked through some of my mess pile. How's your mess pile? Your mess pile good? Okay, cool. Good to hear from you. Hope you're good. Continue the good work. You know what I mean? It'll be something like that. Something healthy. Something nice, you know? It's all good. Right. All of it. You got plenty of places to transmute. Transmutation is a fantastic way to take all of that angst about something that is not for you right now and put it to something else that improves you, that makes you feel better about you, that elevates you in some way, that gives you some sort of journey back to self. You know, discovering yourself through all this is a part of it. It's a fantastic little side effect. What happens whenever you start to go down the journey of, you know, becoming a light worker, spiritual healer, or, you know, learning about all this stuff, is that it really, really opens you up to a lot of things that you would have never, ever, ever even been made aware of. It's all the things that we, you know, protect and keep covered up and run away from. But all this stuff, you have to face it, especially if you're going to talk about it and you're going to guide others through it. You have to do it yourself too. It's so fun. That's what he's waiting for. He's waiting to have time to heal so we aren't toxic. Yeah. Isn't that the case? It's a good thing. It's think of it like a parent. Like a parent says, this is going to hurt me worse than it hurts you. You know what I mean? This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. I used to think when I'm getting all my crap taken away, I'm like, this sucks for me. And they're like, well, it hurts me worse. I'm like, how? But later, yeah, you get it, because you don't want to have to do this. You don't want to not, be in that loving energy. It sucks. It sucks to have to go deal with your shit. It does. But you got to do it. And many times you can't. You can't do it. And you can't truly make monumental moves if you're stuck in somebody else's crap. There's no way you would have any sort of true evolution or growth yourself. So, light bulb moment. I live for that. I live for the light bulb moment. That's my jam. Did you pay for a reading? Yeah, it's a Band-Aid. Sadness, change it to love and giving. Yes. Yes, exactly. You'll send in again. Okay, here we go. Hang on a second, Melanie. Give me just a second. Be right with you, babe. Okay. Here we go. So is that what he's waiting for? Is he standing by for that very reason? Is that what he's waiting for? I don't know. I got the Devil card again, and then we have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of emotional independence, and this is like that whole toxic thing. There's a burden of this. This is a choice for a new beginning. Here's the Fool, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords. Girl, this feels like somebody has just detached from this right now. You're going to have to be a completely different version of who you were for him to feel like he would take that opportunity, right, to talk to you and to go through that again, and to take himself through that again. Drama, the heartache, the pain of it. Look at what's come out. That is wild to me. To me, it looks like to him. Okay, I'm not saying this is true, and I'm not saying this is valid, but we're checking his energy. In his mind, he is free and independent of this stuff, right? He considers this to be a choice of his, right? Like, so he made the decision. It was either, stay in this and carry all this burden, responsibilities, weight, whatever on his shoulders, or do his own free journey and carry on about his way. Here, it feels like he's, suffered from this, and it feels like he's been pushed aside, pushed into his isolation, and now he's in his head. So what he's done is, while he's away and thinking about this, I don't know if he's thinking about this in like this positive love and light kind of way. We can't expect that everybody looks at their journey the same way we look at our journey. Okay, not everybody is taking the same journey. This is about each individual's personal trip into their own future, whatever that is, whatever that moment is. But this is their experience, and now their vision and their viewpoint of life is now different than it was before. And a lot of times this is something that is, you know, where we didn't really have a hand in it, but this is the cards that have been dealt, so to speak, right? But this is somebody who's, I'm seeing here, it feels like he's sensed that this whole thing is something he just wants to kind of just put a big old invisible wall up around. This is a wall. This feels like a wall. This feels like a wall. And when the wall's not there, it feels like he senses like it's like this. Oy. The in and out, just checking on your healing from everything that I've been through. Yeah. Mental health, because it's so unstable. Well, I don't see it as mental health. I don't see the devil as mental health. I don't see that. I do see somebody here. Okay. So it's not about mental health. This is somebody who is on a path. He feels like he's been put in the position to be sent on his own. Now, while the victim card is not out here, there's a lot of disappointment out here. There's not literally the 5 of, sadness and grief, but this is somebody who's, taking it harsh. He's kind of taking it personally. We'll put it that way. He's taking it personally that this is the path that's, been thrust upon him. Basically, this feels like a path that's been put on him, whether he, wants it or not. And his way of dealing with it is to just this almost feels a little pitiful. This feels pitiful because all of this darkness out here. I mean, this is somebody who's just like, hey, it's all good because spirituality, whatever, that's what's chosen. That's where we're all headed anyway. And the boundaries are up. And I guess we'll see whatever. We'll see how that goes. It's almost like, I don't even know if that's going to work. This is negative and pitiful, honestly. It feels kind of negative and pitiful. I've not ever gotten mental health out of a card, really. Yeah, exactly, Zen. Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm just feeling like this is somebody, I don't think it's mental. I think this is somebody who is at his capacity with his understanding of life and how life works and why people do what they do. He's taking it personally. And it's a very pitiful kind of outlook on it. While the victim card is not out here, he's definitely giving those vibes without probably trying to avoid, going in that direction. I almost feel like, if he were to truly look at this accurately, he would look at it like I'm presenting myself as a victim. But I unfortunately, this is something where he's just kind of feels like he's gotten thrust into this, whether he wants it or not. But in my mind, this is him saying that he feels like he's just protecting himself emotionally from any kind of BS. That's whatever all this is. And that's what it is, Nara. A lot of times whenever we're doing what we feel is best for us, we can't expect every single person around us to be like, hey, that's great. I'm on board. I'm your number one fan. I support you 1,000%. What can I do to help? We can't expect everybody to do that because not everybody's going to view it the way we do. So, okay. Is he being successful at that? Or is he very much still stuck on you but won't action? Is he being successful at this? I honestly, it just looks pitiful. So successful at this, this does not read success. This here looks like somebody kind of dealing with what they've been dealt, right? And now they're trying to figure out what's that next path, right? Now here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, right? Poor me, right? I guess I'll just make a rock ballad and go see if anybody will have mercy on me. You know, the cards that's been dealt for me. Okay. Is he being successful, or is he very much still stuck on you but won't act on it? Okay. Is he stuck on Nara? Is he still stuck on Nara but won't act? Is he still? Look who's out again. 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands. This feels like he doesn't see this as a good, viable match right now. In the future, I don't think he knows like really where this is going to go or what's going to be the outcome. There's an opportunity he's going to have to like come to at some point. He realizes this, yes, but where he stands on that, he still remains to be seen. So with the nine of Wands, I was just looking at that pentacle, like this, you know, whenever the decision comes back around for whatever offer comes in, he's going to be making his decision then. That will depend. Of course, it'll all depend. Temperance, Magician, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. What kind of success have you had? Is it something, you know, is it everything you imagined? Is it everything you wanted it to be? Right. So whenever this opportunity comes back around, then, you know, we'll look at it then. But until then, we don't know. In this immediate moment right now, he just feels like this whole thing is mismatched. It feels mismatched. When the King of Cups is reversed, this is emotional manipulation. So if he feels like you guys were to come together right now, he feels like that would be him at a disadvantage. So if the future, should the future lead to something different, then he would be willing to see where that goes. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's up in his head, you know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe he has some pretty high expectations with his 9 of Wands sideways. The Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles, he may have some pretty high expectations. And the Temperance card out here, the Temperance, the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, like he's going to be expecting like some sort of miraculous, like amazing transformation because of what was said. It's, we'll see, he's saying. At moving on, but he still talks to someone else about you. Well, that was the card that comes out. I mean, we can't, I wouldn't sit here and imagine it to be the way that you talk to someone about him. You know what I mean? We cannot put our perception on other people as, this is what I would do. So that's what I think that everybody's doing. Even if he's just like, if somebody's like, hey, how's that thing going? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, no. She's doing something else. I don't know what's going on. I tried this, I tried that. It may not be like details. It may not be feelings. It's just, somebody saying something from their perception, but talking to somebody close, it may be his mother. I don't know what to do. It seems like I never win and blah, 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 blah. It may be something detailed. I mean, that may be the case. It might be, but to expect a lot out of that one card is, I'm not getting a whole lot of like stuck on you. I'm not getting that. I'm getting somebody who feels like this is, when the King of Cups reverses and the Queen of Cups is there, he's feeling like this is a misalignment. It doesn't feel like a good alignment, and that it's going to take the time will tell. So time will tell. What's your worry about this? What's your worry about him being stuck on you? Is this, what's your expectation from that? Because this tends to be like something you brought up a couple of times, and that's what they want me to bring up. They're like, stuck on you. What is that? Remember that. Don't let that go, because she keeps bringing that up. What is that? What is your concern about him not being connected to you anymore? I mean, it's not like he's sitting around, studying. I wouldn't say that. But I would say that in the energy of you, when it comes to you, this is what happens. On the amount of time and effort, I don't see any of that. No, I don't see somebody who's like pining away for, 8 hours a day he's spending at work, and he'll spend about 4 of it, in thought of you. And, the rest of his day, he's miserable and lonely. I don't see that. That's not anything. I'm picking up just on energy. Well, and the tables have turned. But that's, you have to pull away from this and focus on self. Right? We have to do that, because you're focusing on him now, right? And where have you gone? Turn that back. Pull away, turn that back. Okay. That's it. Because I'm not seeing him like sitting there pining or upset or feeling, I didn't even see the 5 of Cups come out until this one here. Partnered with the 5 of Swords. Yeah. And the 2 of Cups is here with the 7 of Cups about the confusion. Yeah. We'll see. So, but I'm not seeing all that. I mean, this is not, listen, this is not it's not like, I'm not saying that there's nothing serious here. The King and Queens, these are no, it's no small feat. This is quite the investment for sure. that was quite the investment, that there's also a lot of disappointment, inability to handle this, and an unknown of what to do or where to go. Right. So if we don't have the tools when we're in the relationship, moving away from the relationship, to expect him to go out hunting and searching for the right tools to make this work is doing a disservice to the separation. So the separation is intended for you to search for your own tools for you, not for you to worry about whether or not he's finding the tools to do the work he's supposed to be doing. That's not your job. Your job is to do your work on you. And everything else is going to be a byproduct of that action. Okay, Nora? All right. Just want to drop that for you real quick. I thank you very much. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate that. Thank you, Nora. You good to go, babe? Thank you, Grace. Appreciate that. You do need to stop worrying about him. It's not doing you any favors. None. Redirect to correct your energy. Ooh, ooh. Redirect to correct your energy. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me tonight? Your free show is over. Moving back to the readings. Melanie, are you here, baby? Thank you, Nora. I'm glad you feel better. This will be posted and you can go back and rewatch it anytime you want. Okay, honey bunny? We'll see you later. Thank you, dear, for trusting our guidance. We appreciate. Melanie? And Michelle, thank you. You're so nice. It's nice to be nice to the nice. I just really hope he does good by himself. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That right there is exactly what we need to do, because every single thing we send out into the universe is what you get back. Okay, just keep that in mind. Everything we send out, we get back. So I wish you well. I hope you heal. I mean, we want people to heal. Gosh almighty, land sakes alive, right? We want people to heal. I don't want you to get your karma because I'm asking for a big fat helping myself. Right? I don't want to send out more negativity in the world. My ripple effect is good. Good, 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 good. Good shit, man. Okay. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. You ready for your gifts? Fred. So sweet. Thank you. Okay, Miss Melanie is getting a mini. Michelle is getting a mini reading. So we have live readings in process. I thank you. Hello, darling. How are you? What's the matter? Dígame, ¿qué te quieres? What's up? How's it hanging? I just saw a movie. I love the movie Who's That Girl? Because I'm old and corny. And Buck in there. He's like, how's it hanging? It's hanging okay. Thanks for asking, Buck. So funny. Melanie, if you're ready, so am I. You can give me a big deep breath all the way down to your toes and let it go. Well, lots has happened. Weird, bad things, but you're okay. Many things, yes. Mars retrograde was no joke. Mars retrograde was from about December 6th-ish till it's not over yet. February 23rd, it goes back direct. Mars in Leo. It dipped into Cancer for a minute and then came back to Leo. And then we just had a full moon in Leo. And then we're about to have a new moon in Pisces. And then there's going to be 6 planets that are going to be in Pisces at the same freaking time here coming up next. So, yeah. Yes, we have, Fred. We've talked about that. I know. I bring it up to him all the time. I do. Trust me. I go, here's a couple. Here's a couple. Here's a couple. And he has also seen other couple readers that also read and do that. So yeah, we are very interested. Yep. Many things. Yep. My mama and my niece doesn't read. I don't have a sister. I would have had a sister, but she was miscarried early. I believe she's one of my guides. My would have been sister is one of my guides. Oh, the world card just fell out. It says, yo. Okay, Melanie, you ready? It would be cool to see. No, I know. No, I've already talked to him about it. Like, would we do a channel? Like, we would have to do like a separate channel because we're like, he's already established and does his own thing. And I'm already established doing my own thing. So, but to do like a combo, you want to see Zen's face. He's very handsome. He's quite, yeah. So Melanie, if you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Oh, 10 of Swords. Yep. Oh, your son was lost at birth. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I have spiritual sisters. But no, my mom's like my sister. I say that a lot. My mom's my best friend and looks like my sister. That's what I say. That's where you probably got confused because she looks like she could be my sister. Is probably so. Okay. Probably where you're getting it. Where I'm confusing you. I do that. I speak in riddles and rhymes. So good luck. We must brainstorm further. This is so true, sir. I said this. I know. I know. Very sad, Fred. Very sad, Fred. Not good. Okay, Melanie, are you ready, baby? So, Melanie, go ahead and give me your first question. So, the mini reading comes 3 questions, and then we'll pull Oracle at the end. So, your other 2 questions may change based on the first answer. So, we'll just do one at a time. So, go ahead, take a big, deep breath for me all the way down to your toes. Let it go. And if I could grab your energy and go ahead and put your first question up for me, please, Miss Melanie. Whenever you're ready. I know. It happens. It's okay. He kept calling Jen Jennifer earlier, so that's what he gets. No, I'm just kidding. We'll just call him Frank. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally teasing, you know. I think I'm funny. I'm ready for your question, girl. Ready for your question. Ready for Melanie's question. Go ahead. I'm trying not to be sleepy. Okay, what guidance does Melanie need for all of the stuff that's been being put in front of her? What guidance does Melanie need for all of the stuff being put in front of her? What guidance does Melanie need for all of the stuff? You are learning, girl. Oh, you know what though? You're learning because it's giving you confidence. This is teaching. So you've been faced with obstacles and challenges because you're being presented with an opportunity to show the world what you're made of and how great you freaking are and how truly powerful you are and how you can rise up in the face of adversity. And you're being taught to learn how to improve your way of communicating yourself more confidently, right? This is teaching you how to present yourself more confidently, how to speak more clearly about what you need and what you want, giving you a lot of bravery here. Look at the Tower and the Death card. 9 of Swords, Justice, World. So this is supposed to be you're being presented with these shake-up moments because this is you experiencing your clean sweep. Okay, think of when a storm comes. When a storm comes, this is meant to scatter the seeds. It's meant to clear everything out and to make way for what new is trying to come in. Here comes the Death card. We've got these transformational experiences, out with the old, with powerful, beautiful new to come in, transformative. Right? When the Tower crumbles, this gives you a blank slate to create anything you want to create. And what this is teaching you is how to be able to stand up confidently. The 9 of Swords is the anxiety and the stress and the fear of pushing you to your absolute limits here. This is pushing you to your limits to really test you to see what you're made of. Pushing through this, the Justice card and the World card. The World card is closing all of these cycles. The cause and effect of this is teaching you how to close these old karmic cycles. These are harsh lessons. These are things that are meant to be taken away that you may be trying to stop from happening, but there is no stopping this. This is why this is meant to happen. Michelle, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about that. I'm so sorry. I don't rush and I don't skip. I'm so sorry. I was going in order. So sorry. I know you're probably sleepy, but you're going to have to hang in there, babe. Is that what's going on, Melanie? So, these are some karmic lessons, baby. I've got lessons and lessons and lessons. But the Queen of Wands is pushing you to really empower yourself. This is going to teach you about how freaking amazing you truly are. This is going to give you the most amazing confidence in the world on the other side of all of this. Once you get through all of this, your confidence is going to be unmatched. Once you finish all these cycles, once you learn these harsh lessons, once you just allow for this to happen and go with the flow, you're going to be good to go, okay? You're going to be good to go. Oh, I'm good. No, I need to get some coffee. I'm feeling really sleepy in UK. It's 5 a.m. Oh, okay. I just hang on just a second. Let me do this reading and I'll talk to you. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me do this reading and then I'll talk to you. Because I know you're next. I'm just trying to handle this. Okay. It has been. Okay. Very good. The Death card and the Tower card and the World card and the Justice card. Yes, this is big shit. You are going through some major stuff, but these are clean sweeps. This is sweeping out a lot of crap that you don't have to deal with anymore, that you're not supposed to have in your life anymore, that's meant to be carried out and taken away. Okay? These are lessons. These are teaching you things. There's so many lessons here, and this is not getting caught up in the lessons about why you're experiencing this, or, getting wound up in the what's happening or the occurrences or any of the, the minute details that don't matter. Details don't matter right now. This is about just you taking this, dealing with it as the karmic lesson it is, and letting it happen. This is going to push you to be so much more powerful on the other side. Okay. Okay. What about the church? What about the church? She's asking, what about the church? What about the church? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Chariot, Six of Wands, Moon card, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. What about the church? What do you mean? Eight of Pentacles is about either some sort of not a harsh lesson, but this is a core life lesson. The Eight of Pentacles is a core life lesson. And this has to do with, so the Two of Cups is about some sort of partnership. Page of Pentacles is the plan on how to proceed to move forward, overcoming some sort of obstacles of a very public thing happening here, something very public that revealed some kind of truth, some sort of major clarifying moment over something that was completely kept in the dark for a very long time. This is some deep, dark secrets finally coming to the surface. Here, the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Something about this evoking some sort of major changes. Both internal and external changes. 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, or excuse me, 6 of Swords. 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords out here, which is a 10 of Swords totality, but split off like this with the 7 of Pentacles is about inner and outer clarification. Yes. That's it. The Church. Okay. So something here. And this is also, the 8 of Pentacles is also about raising your standards and doing better, like doing differently and doing better when it comes to where you partner and how you partner and whatever happens about moving forward with this. The main thing is that everyone is just kind of making plans and waiting for those moments to be able to overcome all of this. But the point of this all is that it's being done in a very public way, that everybody's just like, you know what? Now we're all aware, and everybody's like, oh, well, that makes sense. That's making sense now. And now everybody can see this. Everybody sees it. 6 of Wands. Cat's out of the bag. Cat is out of the bag. And now this has started to really give everybody a lot of like, okay, well, what part did I have in this? And how do we handle this going forward? Now there's some sort of like, now what do we do? The wheel has turned. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. The wheel has turned. Now where do we go? Trying to remember all that you have been telling you. Try to remember all that you've been telling me. Let me connect. Somebody in a powerful position okay, so there's a lot coming to light over things that have been done over a long period. Oh, so much work. When pigs fly, yes, yes. Yeah. Yes, much work, darling. Oh boy. Okay. The Indian people. Oh. Goodness. I need coffee. No, I'll be all right. Okay. The Indian people. Tell me about the Indian people. The world. Trying to offer them help. Tried to offer them a way to, oh yeah, a way to be able to move and to have Is this some sort of a charitable thing with the Indian people? Some sort of charitable thing about some like everybody's coming together to help them successfully move to something new, to start something new, to close out something old. We have a new beginning. This is a quick decision. This is charity coming through. This is closing a cycle. 3 of Cups. Socially gathering and celebration. You are in the middle of them. Oh boy. 8 of Wands again. Travel again. Traveling. Talks of movement. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, lots of families. Lots of families here being able to have peace and finally be able to choose a more peaceful direction forward. Wow. Big person in Kansas for help. Big person in Kansas for help. Nice. I was almost thinking, is it Fred? But he's in Kentucky. I was like, is it Fred helping you? But he's in Kentucky. He's so helpful. It's the other K-State. Look, families. Here's the Empress, 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, High Priestess, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords. The love of your life is here. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Well, there's the Lover's card. Okay. Fred is helpful. Yes. Your vibe attracts your tribe. The whole Indian tribe. Oh my gosh. I just said your vibe attracts your tribe. Nice. Nice. Wow. That's wonderful. Look at the community coming through again. Exactly. 1222, y'all. 1222. You did not. I'm going to bring you here.
No.
Yes. Show them. Thank you. Mwah. So sweet. I tried. I tried. Oh. Thank you, Zen. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yay to Mr. Zen. Thank you, Zen. I know, right? Y'all are so sweet. So nice to be nice to the nice. It's your vibration, baby doll. Good men. A good vibration is aligned with a good vibration. Yes. Yes. Good vibes attract good vibes, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. Think of your frequency. Think of your frequency, work there, and everything aligns inside to the out. Yes, yes, yes. I think yes. We were there. We were there. Anyway, okay. Exactly. All right, Melanie. Next question, darling. Your last question, please, my darling. Last question. Did you get clarity on that last question? I totally dig your ambiguity. I love it because it really tests my intuitive channeling. I love it. I love it so much. I get to, bounce out the big cards. This is what you've been waiting for. Oh. It's the African symbol for energy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm. They told you everything. Wonderful. Wonderful. With the Zen circle encompassing it. Yes. He has it tattooed on his arm too. It's on his arm. It's tattooed on his arm. No, he's getting it tattooed on his arm. That's what it is. He's got the swoop. It's the swoop is there. His infinite swoop is already there. So that's there. He's getting the symbol. That's what it is. One can process. How many do you have? You have 13. I think I counted last. I have 13. I have 13 currently. And I have my next 13 planned. We're going to spend a lot of time in the shop, he and I. Even if you don't believe any of it, because all you have to do is look at people who hang out with other people. They're always the same people that hang out with the same people. Exactly. Yeah, they are. Yeah. The same people hang out with the same people. That is so true. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Exactly. All righty. Oh, Melanie. So see what they have to say. You've heard everything you think you needed. Okay, cool. We go. Here we go. All right, Melanie. The sun card. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Tomorrow. The sun's coming, baby. Hang in there. Hang in there. Look, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. So the King of Wands coming out sideways. So this is interesting. This is interesting with the Queen of Pentacles sitting here as well. The Queen of Pentacles says that things are highly supportive. The energy is very supportive for you to start receiving more positivity, more affirming hope of things to come to light that are really going to start to make you feel more optimistic and more joyful about where things are going. Like things are going to start letting go of you. But this timeline is kind of a stinker for most people. Most people are waiting on a watch to give them peace or to bring them some sense of relief. Everybody is waiting, right? Okay. So what I want you to do is take this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy is focusing on the big picture. This is a visionary, somebody who can dream and look at the big picture that's coming in. And when you're thinking of what that picture is going to look like, we can't be like, okay, well, one day, someday, way down the road, things will finally get better. Why not start creating and looking for opportunities to find your joy now? in this moment now. Don't look for it to come way down the road in that picture to come. We want to start creating those moments now. Start supporting that feeling for you now. Okay, yes, that's what I thought. There's the swoops and shit like that. I'm sorry. I know, honey. Sorry. Okay, anyway. So this is finding ways to bring it into your life now. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is you handling it and finding ways to incorporate these lessons as if it's a part of the plan. This is all a part of the story. Once you start creating it and seeing it as such, this is the part of the journey of you. This is going to help to improve you, to make you better, stronger, faster, better than he was before. Yes, we can rebuild him. Yes, we can. The Bionic Woman. Boom, boom, boom. 8 of Pentacles. These are the harsh burdens, the harsh responsibilities. You have to make sure that you're not taking on more than what's yours with this 10 of Wands coming out here. Only take on what's yours. Leave the rest for them to deal with. If somebody else has a responsibility or a burden of their own, we need to get real picky choosy with who's going to deal with what and when. That Queen of Wands knows her power. She knows where her strengths lie and where it is best to let others handle their own. Okay? You said that today. Boom. Boom. 6 of Swords. This is a healing journey. This is a healing journey. You can't get into your head about this. This is awakening you to your power. This is about your head, not your heart. You have to pull your emotions out of this. Your emotions are what gives you the desire to want to work through these problems, to want to face these issues head on and handle them like the boss you are. Like the boss you are, okay? You'll be fine as soon as you start claiming that you are. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, ma'am. Good girl. Okay. Very good. Perfecto. Very good. Okay. What else can we tell Melanie? What else does Melanie need to know for her greatest and highest good? Girl, your higher power is calling on your inner strength to help get you through this. We've got an unfinished symphony because of your transformation. Death card again. Death card again. This is a spiritual journey to improve your path, a level up moment of what you are going through. Can I bring up any more of my standard typical talking points? Y'all, I've hit my second win. Thank you, Zen, for the second win. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Fred. Higher power. Numero 4. So, Miss Melanie, now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or any other people, places, or things, these will be the sources from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. I say this. Your twin flame is with your higher self. The only relationship you're ever going to have for your rest of your life is with you and your higher self. So that's the one that is most important. That's the one that needs the core focused efforts of development and attachment is to yourself, your higher self. Who the heck even are you? And then go out and figure out who else aligns with that. Okay. So turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands with your spirit team. Sorry. We all watch entirely too much television, don't we? We all said didn't we? We have that velvety, buttery voice in our heads. You're in good hands with Allstate. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, conscious contact with a higher power. You're more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are a gift with human life through which a higher power can express itself. You are human life through which higher power expresses itself. Okay, so familiarizing yourself with that relationship is priority number 1. Unfinished Symphony, number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You love singing? Girl, you better belt that. Just give me what you got. Sing it. Unfinished Symphony. This is a time. Hang on. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Okay? Tie up any loose ends, deliver the results. Stumbling forward is better than holding back. Okay? So even stumbling forward is better than holding back. My candle just burnt out. Yummy. So this here is about an incomplete lesson and the needs for closure, needing for you to figure out what needs to be worked through. Tying things up so you don't feel this nagging sense of incompletion or like something needs your attention still. Procrastination. Oof. Yeah. Let's see. That's a momentum killer. It's an energy vampire as well. Procrastination is an energy vampire, just so y'all are aware. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. Transformation, regeneration. It says here, regeneration is what they're calling it. Number 46. Okie dokie. Rebirth, second chances and new opportunities. So a fantastic place to end your reading, Miss Melanie. So here we go. Here's your final message. So listen up. Endings coming in many forms. And now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let what isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Let it die. Oh, yeah. Stop feeding it. Starve it. Let it die. Also, when we refuse to let something go, we are still carrying around and resisting the advancement of life by not allowing for something new to come into the place where we are still holding on to something that is no longer even there, something that is trying to not be in our lives anymore. So we do ourselves a disservice of allowing for new things, new joy, new opportunities, new lessons, what have you, to come in its place. If we have a, pardon the pun, death grip on something that is trying to remove itself from our lives, we are resisting the opportunity to allow to flow in what is meant to come in for us, what we're meant to be experiencing next. It's a block. It's a block trying to prevent the inevitable. Inevitability is really going to prevent you. So this inevitability is going to prevent you from being able to finally be able to shut that door on those cycles that are holding you, okay? Holding you back. You're in bed all day. It's okay. Sometimes you need that. I've done that. I think the last time I did that was Christmas Day, but Christmas Day I did spend all day in bed. I gave myself that day. I did it. I watched old movies. Yeah, it was a comfort day. So, all right, my dear. Every once in a while, absolutely. If it becomes, repetitive, then that's an issue. Anything in excess is an issue, right? Anything in excess. It's okay to do something occasionally and to give ourselves these moments of something different than what we have been dealing with, just to give ourselves some sort of a new experience. If you were go, go, go all the time and you need a freaking day, if you need a 6-hour nap, right, Fred, take a nap. Take your freaking nap. Don't guilt yourself because, that does nobody any good. You can't sit there and be like, okay, well, I just didn't have it in me for whatever today. Think about all the things you've already have done and the fact that this is just a deposit on the positive side of what you've already earned and are finally starting to recoup on. Coupon. So it's this different way of thinking about it in order for you to give yourself the permission that you need to be a human being, not a human doing. Okay. So much. Oh, I'm so happy you feel better. Fred, thank you for helping out Miss Melanie. You are an angel. Thank you. I appreciate you for trusting our guidance. We are truly honored to be considered in that ever. So much, much, much appreciation back to you. I'm so honored to have helped you. Let me squeeze on you as I release your energy. Melanie, thank you. A nap. Yeah. Nap it out. Okay. Michelle, you ready, honey? Thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. All right. So we are now officially closing Melanie's reading. Michelle, are you here, darling? Or did you fall asleep? If you fall asleep, I will honor your reading at another time, but I hope you're here. Everything was heard, spirits. Very good. And it will be posted, so you can go back and rewatch it again if you need to. If you need to dip back in and recatch this, it's all posted. 444 in Sydney. Good on ya. There she is. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Okay. You ready? Now, here we go. Focus on Michelle. Big deep breath. Your oldest was born at 4:44. Yay. And look at you. Look, we're starting your reading at 44 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why it says 4:4 on there. 12:44 here. Here we go. Very good. I just told Zen earlier, I keep seeing 4:4 today. I kept seeing it all day long. 44, 44, 44. Fantastic. This is great. What a great place to stop a reading and begin another one. That is fantastic. Oh, honey. Much joy to you as well. All the health, wealth, and abundance that you can stand, dear. All right, Michelle, you ready, honey? So go ahead and give me a big old deep breath all the way down to your toes. Let it go. Go and clean out your energy so I can connect to you. And if you're ready, go ahead and please put your first question up. You have been gifted a mini reading by Fred. Thank you, Fred. Very, very appreciated of you. So first question, we'll just do one at a time, please. You will get 3, but just do one at a time as the other ones may change. Let's grab... this one. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's all the context in the world gets lost in text. It's happened a couple of times. It happens. Context is lost in text, Michelle, and thank you for explaining, and there's no worries whatsoever. It usually is a misunderstanding, and if I'm in mid-channel and everybody starts talking, I'm like, what am I supposed to be? No, it's not that. And this, and I'm having to like pull myself out of a channel, have a conversation, and then go back into channel. So it's like jarring sometimes. So it's a lot to have to keep up with, and it's a hard, delicate balance. So thank you, first of all, for your clarification and for your understanding as well. And I appreciate you being patient with me. Okay. Four is about getting things done. Get her done. All right. Fred is a legend. Grace, you're so fun. What the cards in my guides need to tell you. Okay, Michelle, here we go. Big deep breath. Oh, that was a good one. That made my lungs feel nice and stretched. You know those good deep breaths when it feels like it's like everything's like, yes, that's what I needed. And don't you know those ones where you're trying to catch your big deep breath and it just won't quite hit it, and it won't quite hit it, and it's not that big expansion? I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Like sometimes when you can't get that big good breath. I just had a good one though. That was a good one. It felt like, yeah, that was it. It's like getting that itch scratched. It's like, yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. What do the cards have for Michelle? Okay. The 5 of Pentacles wanted to reverse. It just fell out of my deck and then it slipped upside down. So I'm taking it. This is about moving on from some kind of a hardship. You're finally in this process now where things are finally starting to let go, finally starting to feel like that change is initiating. So a 5 of Pentacles reversing is quite good. Okay. What can we tell Michelle? What's coming in? What do her guides need her to know? Okay. Five of Wands. High Priestess, Tower, Ace. Let's clarify, please. No, I don't want this one. Okay, you want to say yes. Thank you. Let's clarify this. Clarify, please. Strength and Hermit. Hermit twice. Are you being brutally honest? What's all this Hermit stuff? You feeling pretty alone? Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands, please. Ten of Pentacles, Judgment. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Some kind of major windfall here. What's going, is there something happening with your money or your job? Something happening with your money or your job? Eight of Wands, Hierophant, Sun. Do you work? That's what you love. They love you. They know you can take it. They know what this is all about. This is not meant to scare you or yeah, that's not here on this channel. There's no panic buttons. This is no fear mongering. I don't do that. It's not my style. My style. You got work stuff happening? What is that? My other candle just burned out. It smelled like cinnamon. You lost your job of 22 years in 2023. Have you been struggling trying to find a place after that or trying to find out where you're supposed to be? Did you question like retiring? You're in trouble financially. Okay. Are you feeling a little like, are you feeling like you need to take some major risks? Are you thinking heavily about doing something wild to get some money or possibly, doing something here? But I see you getting focused and wanting to get control over what's happening financially. There's something here where you're like, this is not cutting it. Now, I see that that's what I was curious about, because there seems to be some kind of a strategy happening. Unfortunately, you're strategizing from a place of like panic. There's a little bit of panic here. The shit's already kind of hit the fan a little bit, and now you're like, all right, what do I do? What do I need to do? And this is almost like feeling a little bit crazy. Some of these ideas are a little bit crazy. Don't mind if I'm brutally honest. I'd appreciate it. A new job hasn't come along. Yeah. Girl, same. No, my first W-2 earning job, I was 15 and haven't quit since. I think I took every bit of time off I was pushed into, I was always doing something different. I was like, well, I can't just do nothing. So let me go learn something. Let me go like make myself better somehow or figure out something. Worked on your life since you're 14. So now what, right? So now what? You're in this, I feel, so the High Priestess is out here, the Hierophant. Are you getting a little desperate? Don't get desperate, girl. And I mean desperate, like this is thinking of like, can I start selling things? What do I have that's worth anything? Um, do people make money for selling plasma? Am I a candidate? You know, you're just kind of like in lockdown when you were furloughed, you got 2 different jobs. Girls say, yeah, that's when I had my awakening. So I dove into my studies. I just sat down and just studied. I went into an immersification program, a self-induced immersification program. Yeah, that's what I do. Same. No, not like that. This is no, this is not nothing like that. Like figuring out like how do I like could I ask somebody from the past for help? Is anybody like you're getting a little this is just feeling like desperation a little bit. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords down here. I've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Tower with the Five of Pentacles. And this is kind of giving, is there a charity? Is there a program? Is there some kind of something here that can offer me a bridge or a leg up? We've got the Four of Cups, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Sun card. I feel like you're just like, is there somebody I could ask? Immersification is like if you wanted to learn French, you move to Paris, right? You just up and live there. You get a book, you take some classes, and you go and you sit in the environment. You remove every single thing that isn't what you're trying to learn, and you just completely absolve yourself in it. That's immersification. Yeah. Yes. What Fred said. Help from the past has already happened. Okay, so that avenue is done. So now what, right? So now what and now where? Again with the Strength card, big picture, hanging in there, trying to figure something out. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Lovers. How far off is retirement? You're still 20 years away from retirement? Okay. What's coming in next? What does she need to know for making this next path possible? What does she need to know to make her next steps possible? High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, Empress. What do you love to do? You're 41. You're a baby. I'm older than you are. Well, baby. I'm just kidding. Cute. Hi, Mike. It sucks. I know. I want to retire now. No, I was kidding. You're a baby. Michelle, I'm older than you. What do you love to do? I am older than you. You're older than me? Well, Of course, yeah. What do you love to do? Like, what do you love? Like, what would you do if there was no such thing as money? So you have to start thinking about, like, what would you pour your heart and soul into if there was no such thing as the need to go and exchange time for paper currency to pay bills and do life and whatever. If there was no such thing, this is where you want to start pointing the direction of what you want to do with your life, and start to incorporate things in your world that would invent those opportunities, right? So start taking classes. Say you want, like, if you wanted to make clay pots for the rest of your life, so now you want to start looking into becoming um, a, a pottery expert. So now you want to maybe look into what would it take to get, access to a kiln, or, some clay and a spinning wheel, and buying the clay, and start, taking some classes. What would it take? Right. And start making the initial steps towards that. And then start finding ways to incorporate that joy into your world. Right. You love talking. Okay, cool. So there would be interesting things to do. You could, audio books. You could read books and make money doing that. There's people who make a very good living doing voiceovers, speaking, talking. You could read books and have it recorded. I think they make like something like 50, some, I forget what it is. It's a really good amount of money, but there's a way that you could, like, talk and speak and then learn simultaneously, like you're learning, or you're, being entertained, or whatever you want to read, whatever. And she's not, had to go see her interest. Okay, very good. She's going to rewatch later. She's done. Sometimes it means like that. You're so good. You're welcome, honey. I'm sorry it's so late. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in there. Rewatch it, definitely. So there's something here that says that maybe working from home might be a wonderful thing for you. Figuring out what that would take. There's gonna be a way that you're gonna have to start to incorporate this and start to do this work, Michelle. But maybe find something to tide you over, and then start finding ways to incorporate your passions and build those up into your life. And then it's easier to find a job when you have a job, but maybe taking something that maybe isn't on your level, just to start to get that income coming, and to start to feel the energy of what it's like to go and invest and receive, and then taking any spare time or any spare energy you have towards your dreams and goals, and then figure out a way to kind of make that be your main thing, or a way to have side income, right? Something that would help you with your side income as well. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry your eldest is sick. So healing vibes to your baby. You are so sweet for those lovely compliments. That's so sweet. Thank you. Michelle, I will get you. Let me finish you later. I want to have your energy here so that you can hear me and talk to me. So we will definitely do that. You're in deep addiction too? Oh, well, that's a difficulty, and that's going to take a lot of, like, redirection. So finding something to do that you love to do is a great way to redirect your focus into something that is beneficial and helpful and healthy, right? Finding a different avenue, a different thing to do with that focus and with that intention, instead of doing this. And it just takes effort. And this is about you consciously choosing to do something different in order to create a different result. It's about making that effort to pull yourself out of that habit and to start to create new habits. But it all starts with you and holding yourself accountable for those decisions in those moments. When you are peaked with those moments of your cortisol needing a hit, or those dopamine triggers in your brain starting to ping and need for your action to start to happen, right? This is that moment coming up, and this is where I get my feelings felt, right? This is where I start to have my feelings fed. You need to take that energy and focus on something else, something that will do differently. Go exercise, organize your kitchen cabinets, paint a wall, whatever you can do. Go weed your garden, take a class, read a book, whatever, anything else. Okay. Okay, no worries. You're good. I know. Yeah, I can carry on the reading without you. It's okay. You can go. It's okay. So and it's easy to get taken back out of it. We are given obstacles and challenges because this is going to really test you. Whenever we're presented with these level up moments, this is universe testing you. Okay, here you are. And it will take you through these heavy obstacles and these heavy challenges, major trials and tribulations, to test you, to make sure you're ready for these new levels. And we are given these obstacles and challenges not to defeat us and not to shove us down, but to prove how powerful, strong, and tough we really are. This is proving your capabilities. It's not meant to be something to isolate you or to shame you or to defeat you or to put you in any other position other than to make you more powerful and more strong. All situations we are presented with are doing this for us. It's for you, not to you, for you. Remember that always. It's for you, not to you. This is happening for me. Even if it sucks, even if it is a shitty situation, this is a shitty hand of cards that you've been dealt. Thank you for understanding that I am strong enough and I am smart enough to overcome this. And that if anybody could handle this challenge, it's somebody like me. It's somebody like me. I am the best person for this job. Thank you for presenting me with this opportunity. Cool? Go. Yes, go, go, go. Be a mommy. Big healing energy to your baby. Okay? Big healing energy to your love. Okay? You go put those healing hands on your angel, and I'll be right here. Let me finish your reading. Go ahead. I'm going to run Oracle for the rest of your reading. Will you lose your house? Okay. Let me see. Is she going to lose her house? 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 It's looking like it's a possibility right now. Slowly but surely, it would take a lot for that to not happen. Okay. So far, it looks like slowly and eventually it is leading to that. When it would happen is unsure, but this is the Six of Pentacles coming out after the Seven of Cups says that this is going to cause you to be more balanced. You're going to be able to move somewhere that is more affordable for you. It's not about being where you are. This is about taking with what you need to move on to where you need to be. Okay. Queen of Cups, World card, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. This is looking like, yes, it is a strong possibility that in this current energy, you are on track for losing this particular place, but that would be so that you could have a place that you could actually be in and not worry about as much. It wouldn't put you in a negative position, but this is about moving on from where you were and what you had originally thought to be. Now, this World card is you needing to detach from the idea of the thought of you being in this place forever, right? This is your idea. This is where I'm going to be forever until I'm ready for it not to be. That's something that is yours to have to work through to close off. Moving on from that image of what you thought based on what your past is, this is about setting yourself up for what's realistic, what really needs to happen in a way to be able to move forward, okay? Good night, Melanie. Good night. Thank you, love. I'll see you soon. Oh, I know. I'm in the same boat. Michelle, me too. Girl, I want to take care of my mother before. No, I want to move. I would love to move both my parents in, get them separate houses on each side of my giant property and, put little bells on them so I know when they're coming. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. No, I want to make my mom, I want to make my parents so proud. I want to take care of them the way they've taken care of me. Those are my goals. So I'm right there with you, and I get it. I get it. I understand completely where you're coming from. This is just a house. This is a part of the process, though, and this is about getting you back in balance, about detaching from what you think is important and flowing with where you need to go in order to grow from what you're being presented with. It's not about presenting you with, ways to force and make stop what's trying to happen. This is about flowing with what's happened and growing with what's happened. I don't see you being able to stop this momentum here, but I need you to figure out how to flow with it in a way that you can be at peace with. Because this is about you feeling at peace with this decision and where this is taking you. Because ultimately, it's going to be about you winding up exactly where you need to be so that the next stages of your life can begin. A lot of times, many of these shake-up moments happen because we're being pushed outside of our comfort zone. And if you are upset about where you are being taken, it is because that is our egoic mind attached to the picture that we had painted in our heads and our inability to let go of that. Okay. No, you don't have any. You don't have it, Michelle. Stop, please. Oh, no. You did not bring anybody down. You did not, honey. I'm sorry. No. Yeah, your guides brought you here. Exactly what Fred said. That's not the case. Don't feel that way at all. You are loved and you are fine. That is a misunderstanding that happened earlier. It is, I'm telling you, context is lost in text communication. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I can't be 100% perfect all the time in always understanding everything y'all mean when you type a sentence out. I'm not perfect at that all the time. A lot of times people will speak at me in jokes and I don't see or hear the joke in the way the sentence is typed, especially being on this side of the screen with all of that energy coming at me. And it's me. It's me. It's you. It's this. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Girl, that was so 5 minutes ago. We'll say that. Okay. Is that okay? That was so 5 minutes ago. We're good. You're good. We're good. The room's good. Everybody loves you. You are well loved here. You are welcome here anytime. Nobody feels any negativity towards you whatsoever. Nobody. Okay? So release that thought, get that out of your head. Go through the rest of your morning with a love in your heart and light in your soul. Okay? Love in your heart, light in your soul. You are loved. You are welcome here. Everything's fine. Okay? Exactly. You're in a very safe place. You're in a very safe place. And the only reason I ever get any sort of like is because I want to protect my collective. So just know that you are a part of it. Even if I have to protect y'all from yourself, hang on a second. I'll be right with you. Pause. Give me just a second because I'm not understanding you and I want to give you focus. I'll stop the whole thing. Just give me a second. I'll be right with you. I can't focus. But that's a me thing. Okay. And then you saw it in real time. I will project onto you what I'm perceiving. You're projecting onto me what you're perceiving. And nowhere in there is either one of us exactly accurate, right? Isn't that fun? So, with that in mind, and that being clarified and said, I just wanted to lay that on your heart and know that you're fine. Everything's good. Okay? Be at peace. Be at peace. Everything's fine. Nobody's upset. Nobody thinks any less of you at all. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let me grab some Oracle. Let me get some Oracle for Michelle. What else can we tell Michelle? You're also in a regeneration, Michelle. And we've got exchanging gifts. I draw these all the time. Y'all know this. Jeez. Exchanging gifts, 27. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. So the gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and your energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more, like you showing up tonight and getting a gifted reading and having this enlightening, eye-opening experience of what it means to have in real time a sense of a hit and miss connection through a misunderstanding and ability to be able to clarify it, work through it, and walk out the other side wiser and more aware. Okay. Very good things. All a successful trip around the learning merry-go-round, right? So we all are winners here. So we received, we gave, and this is a beautiful synchronistic opportunity. So everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Fred's got a mountain of wealth coming towards him. We will go ahead and look at regeneration for the prosperity message here. It's going to 46 after 27. Back to 46. Back to school. What happens when it appears that you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and a form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods, like gifts from the gods, right? Putting a little bit of effort in and receiving back. Yes. So now is the time when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. You really are experiencing a rebirth. Don't dwell on the past. This is about letting go of what is not there anymore. That is a chapter that has closed. It's time to move on to the next chapter. Start reading, get into the story, move forward. Okay. Moving forward, I want to pull real fast, since she said right out the bat, and it's all over this with the financial hardships. I want to see what your blocks are to close your reading real fast, just real fast. What are some possible blocks for Michelle? And this will close Michelle's reading. What are some possible blocks for Michelle? A blocked throat chakra. Okay. Any other blocks? Lack of knowledge. The evil eye. A pessimistic attitude. Okay. So this chakra is blocked. Your throat chakra is a possible block. So this blocks your communication and your self-expression. So to heal your throat chakra and to help you communicate and with your self-expression, you can use crystals or find the time to journal, to cultivate the capacity to listen to yourself. Journaling, getting all of your thoughts, ideas, and everything, and putting pen to paper, getting everything out of you and going back and looking at it and kind of reading through everything. This will help you to unblock your throat chakra, to get your thoughts and your ideas flowing again. Finally start to feel the ability to communicate and to express yourself. Okay, we have lack of knowledge that also came out here. Take the time to learn. When you expand your knowledge, you have the power to achieve many things. Find an area of your life where you lack knowledge or identify a skill you'd like to improve and begin your learning journey. This will help to give you that cutting edge and to give you that energy of forward movement to start to create opportunities coming in. Possible evil eye is a block. Protect yourself. So you can use ambulance, burn a candle, take an herbal bath. So this will help to protect you from evil eye, and also claiming that it does not have any power over you and releasing it, returning to sender with love and light is another powerful way. Once you start to feel like there's negative encompassing energy on you, I do not accept this energy. This is not my energy. I return to sender with love and light. Or transmute it, like I'm talking about, taking it and turning it into something else, learning with it, cleaning something with it, improving yourself, exercising, whatever. So a pessimistic attitude, final card. The only thing you're seeing is problems. And this is how you're trying to justify the things you're going through, right? It's trying to find justification here. So see the possibilities versus looking for the problems. Become more aware of the trap that your language creates, and don't be so quick to look at the negatives instead of thinking about all the possibilities that could come from a particular situation. Look at all the possibilities that could come in. Don't focus on what's not happening or what you didn't get or why you're upset or where you're feeling lack, because where your attention goes is where your energy grows, right? So this is what we're trying to focus on. Your negativity could be creating more of a negative situation and more of a negative outlook. Try to focus on the positive. Focus on the fact that you have the ability to overcome things, that you are strong, powerful, capable, resilient, intelligent, resourceful, right? And then dive into those and tap into those skills and start utilizing them and give yourself permission to rise to the occasion, to overcome these challenges. You have the ability. Ask for help. Don't get bogged down by the emotional state of things. Start to look at this in a practical way. Approach this with practicality. Okay, Michelle. Squeezes and hugs as I releasing Michelle's energy. So this is closing her reading for her. Thank you so much for trusting our guidance and asking for my clarity with your situation. We're honored to help. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate it. Yay. Thank you, Fred. You are such a gift to my collective. I'm so honored that you are here to help these beautiful souls. What a wonderful way to unite lovely energy with each other. So thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Grace. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oops, hang on a second. Okay. All right, children. How's everybody feel? Y'all feel good? Let's see here. Let's pull a card for Fred. Can I have a card for Fred, please? Aha. This card is reversed. Six of Swords, Justice, Strength card. Continue your healing work. You're doing an amazing job. Everything that you're learning, all of this forward progress of you focusing on moving in peace is really doing you a service. This is bringing all kinds of emotional strength, and this is giving you all kinds of mental strength as well over you doing that divine work. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles back here. You are doing fantastic work. So much growth. And this is going to pay off in the long run in ways that you can't possibly imagine. You couldn't possibly imagine them. So keep doing the work. All right. Keep doing the work. All right. You're so kind. Thank you, Fred. So that was for Fred. Here we go. Can I get a card for Grace? The Magician's trying to come out. Let me get a card for Grace. Knight of Cups. Five of Swords, 4 of Swords. Interesting. You're continuing to follow your path forward. And this is about you walking away, picking and choosing your battles very carefully, because you're focused on a peaceful path forward. Your main goal right now is peace over everything. Peace over everything. And I feel like by you walking away from what's going on in your life right now, this is giving you a lot of room to have the introspection you need. I feel like you're going on a spiritual awakening journey yourself, and you've only just begun. You're only just now starting to feel the ability to get that mental clarity, to start to have this feel like this is starting to feel like a smoother path. There's still a little bit of angst coming on, and you're trying to find moments of peace wherever you can, but it's starting to feel like this is going in a very good direction. Okay. Mental clarity. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so nice. I'm trying. We are all an excellent team. Me and my collective. Y'all are so fantastic. We do good work together, don't we? I know you're happier. I know you're happier. And you're still doing the work, though. You're not out of the woods yet. You're not out of the woods yet. But that Five of Swords is change happening. There's some changes happening with your mental clarity. And you're starting to finally look for ways to move forward in a more energetically balanced way. It's going to feel so good. I'm so excited. You're so welcome. Girl, it's a process. I'm still working on me. Look at how evolved y'all think I'm evolved. I'm still working on me. I still get presented constantly with challenges that will, bring me even more knowledge. It's so fun. Yay. Yay, life. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, honey. You're so welcome. Thank you, my friend. My friend in middle school used to say, she would go, my friend. Okay, my darlings. Always. That's life. That's why we're here. We're here to learn and grow and love. So, on that note, I hope you are all going to have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go ahead and cap us out right here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's 1:31 a.m. That was almost a 4-hour live stream, y'all. Wow. Y'all are amazing. Oh, my poor TikTok collective. They have been losing out to my Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram folks. So congratulations for stealing me away from TikTok. Aren't y'all clever? Mwah. Big heart love out to every single one of you. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I thank y'all very much. I thank y'all for being here. I'm nothing without y'all. I'd be talking to myself. So very good. On this side of the pond, grand evening. On that side of the pond, grand afternoon, grand rising. However you are experiencing your moments in life at this time, y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all very soon. Okay. Don't forget to hit subscribe, follow, like, share, all the beautiful, wonderful things y'all can do to interact with me. And